Hello, it's Etharal here, and today we are back with our Stellaris Galaxy Divided mod, where we have been playing as the Sith Empire. We are looking at going to be grabbing a few extra lands today, to say the least. So we have started to integrate the Cathar. The actual integration is going to take about 34 months, so it's going to take a little over a year and a half. So we should see the Cathar actual tribes join officially the Sith Empire. You will notice as well down over here, we have also begun the expansion of this land to the far west northwest of the galaxy. There's a fair few planets here that we have decided that we are going to try and grab, which is going to be quite a nice one to get to do, and we should see some good expansion moving into here. There doesn't seem to be any other races that are in this area of space, and so we are going to grab it as another sort of offshoot empire. We do have some areas up here to try and, frontier, outpost, but, that's not going to be somewhere that we are going to be able to really claim along that line, which is a bit of a shame, but not the absolute end of the world or anything like that. Actually, we are just going to, one second, sort out this area, because I think they can add in a new planet, so we're going to give them a new planet. That's great. And so everything's just been kind of taken over quite nicely. We've managed to expand, as I say, up to here, and we're going to be seeing down here movement. This has been, admittedly, my main focus up here in the actual, this area here in the Jameis Prime area, and we are hoping to try and expand it even further. Colony ship. Why is this colony ship just sat there chilling? Okay. Civilian ship. So this is a colony ship, and so it shall move to colonize this planet. And where shall we go? Where shall we go? We shall go there because it is right next to food, so it can boost the food resources. So this one is going to be quite a large sector, I think. Well, I don't know about being quite a large sector or whether it will be, expanding a bit further. Ooh. Okay, so this, whether we're going to have it as quite, again, just keep this a nice dense sector, or whether we have it as an actual split it down into two separate sectors. I think we may split it down into two separate sectors might be the better way to go. And so there we go. We will set that up down there. There are two factions, the Drummond, The Drummond Cass Prime Automotus and the Senior Prime Resistance. Okay then, well, we're going to have to deal with those at some point in the future, I suspect, as they do grow more powerful. Thankfully, though, of our population, most people are loyalists. There isn't really too much threats or anything like that. Ooh, can we colonize down here as well? And that would be good to get to do, to take that land and be able to basically expand further. That one's not one we can colonize yet. That one's one. Dathomir does have other lands to colonize, and there's that and that. Dathomir 4, which we could look at taking as well. This one going to be quite a large sector, I suspect. And so let's go back to Korriban, and we are going to build ourselves a couple of colony ships. The intention being is to expand further. You will notice as well there is a lot more green than there was because we have managed to get the habitability thing. The technology which has increased it by plus 5% habitability on all planets. And so a lot of these planets have gone from their 70% where they are in the orange up to in the green, which is excellent. And so here you can see a lot of these planets are now expanding a bit further. We have passed that planet over to this sector, and we have what is going on here? Fedwas. This planet here, it's not been surveyed. Why has this planet not been surveyed? Tundra World. Build me a science ship, because apparently I need, wait, no, I don't need another science ship. Do I have two science ships? No, I don't have two science ships. I had two science ships, but I've gotten rid of them. So these ones have not yet been surveyed. So what we are going to do is we are going to go into the Feldwest Prime sector. We are going to give them that just to block that out a bit. And so there we go. We have got that all set up nice there. So let's skip ahead a little bit more time and see if we can get it so that Cathar does join in this video. How is that going? 24 months remaining, so we've already done 10 months of that, which is great. Oh, colony ship. So where is this colony ship? This colony ship is sitting in there, as that one has been building a fair few of them, to say the least. And so here we are going to, that one has places that have not yet been surveyed. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to set up another system sector down here in these three, and then further on to those as well. That's going to be the main plan at the minute. So this one here is being colonized at the minute. So let's open that up and see how that one is going. It's going reasonably well. You will also as well notice that our money is very much in a good state and there's not any real risks of anything happening there. That's why, because we don't actually have any other leaders that we could add to that. So that's why we don't have an extra science ship. Right, okay, must try and remember that one. And so, where are you? Where are you? What are you doing? That's what you're doing. You are going to move down to here. Move here, yes. And this place has not yet been surveyed, so hopefully by the time that you get down there, this will be at the point where it is being surveyed. And oh, yay, more technology, always a good thing. And our technology going reasonably well here. We are getting further and further along as we do continue. And so that one, it's a green one. It is habitability we don't know, habitability we don't know, but that's going to be 2 planets in there. Then you've got a 3rd planet here, and also as well you do have your potential 4th planet there. So 4 planets, actually maybe even a 5th planet here. So that could be quite a good option. So nice sort of chunk of 5 planets just in another sector down here. How many sectors can we actually have? Let's have a look. So planets, we have a sector limit of 10, so we could get another 3, and that will likely increase as we do colonize and grab extra planets as well. So a lot of options that are going to be happening there, and this one is hopefully going to be quite a sort of solid actual sector by the time we do get down to it. Oh, yay, we have also as well research. Let's have a look. Sealed capacitors, hyperdrive. Hyperdrive might not be bad. Yeah, let's go for shield capacitors. Let's build up the defense of our ships. And these guys have arrived. And so what is going here? These guys, these glowing light bulbs, they are not going to last very long. You can see here, this fleet, very, very powerful fleet, as you, I'm sure, remember from the last video. And the Sith Empire, these really, they aren't the actual Sith ships and things like that. We don't seem to have the actual one on the mod that does give you them, but still these ships are very blocky and things, and very chunky sort of looking ships, still do look very much like Sith style ships, to the point that, you know, it is still something that I'd be happy with. And oh, there we go, there is another colony established. Is that by any chance this colony in Kizith? Yes, that is. And so we will manage this sector, create a new sector here. And actually, no, let's not create the new sector, because what we are going to do instead is we're going to go onto the surface, and we are going to start with, okay, so they're building some stuff there, which is good. So let's clear this, lots of clear, tell them to clear a lot of new land, and we will pay for it, which is brilliant. And then we shall create a new sector with this, and then expand it further out. And where should we expand it to? Should we expand it to there? That is, yeah, let's expand it all around this area here, so that is going to be a nice solid sector. Hopefully, as these borders do expand as well, we'll be able to take those last couple of planets as well on top. For that one here, we are going to look at expanding these further onto these 2 planets, and possibly give it an extra one there. At least that's going to be the plan. The situation log updated. Why is the situation log? Oh, because we have debris. Home of the old gods. Where is this? Track on the map. It is over here. So, this one here, planet that has not yet been surveyed, and so that one is going to be finally being able to complete that situation when we do get round to it, or at least that's when we do get to it. Whether we will is another matter. We probably could, but just kind of can't be bothered. And 14 months, so less than, well, just over a year. Just over a year, and the Cathar will finally be joining in. Oh, who is this? The Geonosian Hives. Respect our authority. And so the Besman Trade Guilds, there's clearly something down there. And where are they? The Geonosian Hives are reasonably large. Let's actually have a look at the Hut clans. The Hut clans are the ones. So they are inferior relative power. They are neutral to us. And they are spiritual foes and repugnant. So they don't like us, to say the least. But they don't hate us. Ask to be their vassals. Ask to join an alliance. Invite to alliance. And what's this? For migration, enter into migration treaty with the Empire. Our populations will be able to move freely. Yeah, we don't allow migration. So, can we offer these guys a trade deal? Transfer systems information, star charts, active sensor log, star charts. We could give you a star chart, and in return, we would ask for star charts. We apparently can't do this. This is trade willingness. They are pretty willing to trade with us. They really do not look like huts. I would really like it if we could, actually, get to be something. So, let's have a look. Trade acceptance research. Okay, so they're not willing to trade research with us. However, an abandoned terraforming. That will be an interesting one. So, an instant transfer. And let's see if we can get this to actually, control. See how much we can do. See if this will try and sweeten the deal at all. Apparently not. Okay, so shift. Okay, apparently they don't want actually any edge credits, so let's cancel that then. Oh, our leaders have died. Governor has died, and an admiral has died. So, admiral for that is fine. You know what? We are okay with that. We are not going to get a new admiral. Instead, we are going to get a science ship. And let's see, which governor has died? The governor of the Truce Prime. So, Truce Prime is going to need a new leader, I think. So, yes, let's assign a leader. Apparently, we have 12, which is fine. And let's have a look. We have a lot of options here. Leader recruitment cost, building cost and construction time, building cost and construction. You are a lot younger, so you will likely last for longer. So, no, yep, you are now governor of a sector. You should feel happy with that. Whether you actually do, though, is probably a different matter entirely. And so, let's see how over here is going. Are we actually, we can now actually get this planet. What is it? It's a 90%, so that is great. And this colony ship, colonize here. And, there is a lot of options. Where do we want to go? There's quite a few options. I don't really know where I want to go. There's not a lot of food here, which is a problem. I think we may need to, no, I don't know. I really don't know. I suppose there's options there that we could go and then help boost it. Actually, you know what? We are going to try and let's grab this. Colonize where I tell you to colonize, and you will land there. So you will colonize that, and you will now have the extra land there. This one, it is colonize this. We could colonize it. Do not have the content of colonization, so actually we can't colonize it. That's a bit of a shame. So we've dealt with both of those. Governor is leveled up. 2 governors have leveled up. And what is this? Time projects. There are some time projects going on, but that's perfectly fine. An abandoned terraforming. Go to this. And what is that? That is up in Jameis. So, let's get this science ship. I think once you have finished off on all of that, then you will have to look at going and doing that option. So let's see how this is going. How are the Cathar going? 3 months. So yeah, I think we will certainly be able to get that in this video, and we will finally have the Cathar lands officially joining us and be able to turn them into the Cathar sector. That's going to be the plan. And then once that is the Cathar sector, then the sector will be able to expand. And we have new research, plasma thrusters. So cruiser assembly, railguns, impulse thrusters, so a bit faster ships. I think we are going to go for the railguns. And just because it was the shortest technology and there wasn't really anything massively that I did want, we've got a load of colony ships as well ready to send out. So I think we are going to be doing that for the next video. There we go. Oh, there we go. Qatar has now done too many colonized systems. That's fine. Unemployment on Qatar, apparently. Why are you unemployed? Activate it. And activate that. Not quite sure why all these aren't activated. I am guessing probably because they are not happy. We shall have to try and resolve that. See, what can we build here? We'll have to build a symbol of unity, really, won't we? I think so. Build a symbol of unity. Yes. And so there we go. We now have this. We are going to establish this as its own sector as well. So create a new sector with the Qatar sector. We will allow them to have some land, but we will, regardless, we will still be trying to claim this land ourselves. So giving them all back, all of their planets and everything, that's something that we're perfectly happy to try and do. So there we go. That is quite a large looking sector there. Oh, Taurus. I found Taurus. Yay. And what we are also going to do is we are going to integrate these subjects. We can integrate them into the Empire. Total of that, and it'll be 5 a month. So confirm that. How long is it going to take? It is going to take about 10 years to integrate the Mandalorian clans, which is not surprising. And then what we will look at doing is we will claim this bit of land and we will separate these down to 2 separate sectors, I believe. I think that is going to be the best option. Possibly actually even split them down into 3 sectors. So we could split that as a sort of 3 sectors. 1 sector up there, 1 sector down there, and then a sector over here as well. So that's where we're going to leave it for today. So thank you very much for watching. As always, do be sure to hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy the video. And I shall see you next time here at EGN.